Hey guys, Matthew here. In this video we're going to look at how to create a slightly more realistic render for working in Rhino. So I'm going to type render and you'll notice that the render is, for all intents and purposes, pretty bad. Everything looks quite flat. I'm getting some nice highlighting there, but the major issue is that this shadow is completely and utterly black and doesn't look realistic. So we want a more realistic render so we can actually see the effects of our texturing in a little bit more detail. So before we start looking at texturing, we're going to look at how to set up the lighting scenario so that we can actually see what we're doing. So the easiest way to do this is to just add a sun. So sun options, we just want to turn the sun on, and you'll notice that if your view is set to rendered, you'll be given a change in the viewport. And if we type out rendered, you'll notice that it looks slightly more realistic. Now, so we're getting those yellow kind of tinges in color that you'd expect from the sun, and we're also getting these black shadows. So now we need to get rid of that. And the next box in order, we'll get rid of that. So you will have been inside before and you'll have noticed that it's not completely black when you don't see the sun. That actually light comes in through a window even if the sun is in the opposite direction. This is a property called skylighting or daylighting, which means that actually the sky itself refracts light and allows light, like it actually has a luminant quality to it, which means that we won't get completely black shadows. We can get some actually level of greys and all that kind of stuff going on. So this is how we want to set up the render to begin to actually look at the texturing of our geometry. So if we scroll down a bit more, you can also set it to Sydney, Australia if you like for some reason, and you can change the time of year and the time of day. So if we want to go into lovely little winter render and type render, we'll get different kind of visual results. So what's important here is that we can actually look at the geometry and look at how a texture may be kind of working in general before actually importing it into Unreal Tournament Engine. So that's that, and I'll see you in the next video.